Good Friday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Martrich. This is your outlook for February 21st, 2014. Starting off with the GFS from this morning, and we have a cold front that's going to be pushing through in association with this area of low pressure, very strong area of low pressure. This led to blizzard conditions here in the western portion of the Great Lakes here, and that's sitting right up here. A warm front has pushed through overnight, and that was attached to this low pressure as well. And we also have a cold front that's sitting down here like this. Now this cold front is going to push to the east and bring us some showers and thunderstorms this afternoon, but we don't think that's going to be a severe concern. Here's that look at Friday at 1 p.m. I'm going to go to the NAM high res real quick before we do anything else. We're going to go over to 10 o'clock in the morning. Next frame here is 11. This is an hour by hour. And here's noon. You can see a solidified squall line that is going to be moving across the state from west to east. It's moving across Delaware and then eventually South Jersey as well. It's a very thin line that's going to be moving across here as it consolidates. You can see that here. There are some winds that are above the surface, about 5,000 feet, that are somewhere between 60 and 80 miles per hour. And it is possible some of the higher elevations will be able to tap into that, especially up when you get up towards Mount Pocono. So areas of higher elevation will have a better chance to get into some of these stronger winds, but we don't think that anything is going to be severe that comes out of this line here. And if it does, it's very isolated. Of course, you need 58 mile per hour winds in order to have some severe qualifications anyway, as far as winds are concerned and severe thunderstorms. I don't think we're going to get that high here. I think your threat for severe is much further south and outside of our coverage area. So once this squall line moves through, you could have some very gusty winds, and the wind shift from south out ahead of it to westerly pretty quickly. And then some leftover showers will move in behind this line, and then that'll be pretty much it as we get into the evening hours on, or late afternoon and evening hours on Friday. We go back to the GFS now, and we have this cold front here where we're just talking about moving through. And after that moves through, the winds behind it will remain westerly. And we're going to have a secondary front that's going to move through here. You can barely see it here. There's a secondary cold front that's going to push through here. This is what is going to bring in the cold temperatures for Monday into next week. And this is going to push down south through our area and pretty much unabated, maybe a passing shower or a snow shower for our northern areas as it does so. This boundary is actually going to set up just to our south here, kind of like this. And there's going to be a little wave of low pressure. That's not in the picture yet, but it will be. A little wave of low pressure that's starting to form out here over Kentucky and the Tennessee Valley. And this is going to move to the east here. You can see that right here. Again, this boundary is sitting right about here. And you're going to have this wave of low pressure sitting right here. It's going to move along that and kind of move right offshore just like this. So because of that, the GFS is now showing this an area of light snow here from Sunday evening into the overnight hours. You can see it's very light snow, not a big deal, but here's the low pressure that actually consolidates along that boundary sitting right here. The Canadian has this as well. The latest Canadian model that ran this evening has also shown this idea of this light to moderate snow sitting right over top of central and northern areas mostly on Sunday night. So we will have to monitor that and just see if that comes to anything. But if we do think that if anything does happen here, you might get a quick inch or two at best. So we're not looking at a big storm here or anything like that, and that pulls away here on Monday. We do think there'll be some light snow showers here again on Tuesday, so we did list that in the forecast for Tuesday for a few snow showers. Again, not a big deal. And then we're going to be looking to the midweek storm, which is on Wednesday. Right now, not a big deal still, and that's in association with this area of low pressure that is well to our southeast here. But you do see some light to moderate snowfall that does come out of this on Wednesday. So, and this is, of course, on the GFS, and the models keep going back and forth with a different solution here with this system in midweek here. But right now, the idea, general consensus is that is going to be a quick moving light to perhaps at times moderate system as this moves out of here. So this is going to just head off aimlessly to the east here, but we'll drop some snow here back into our coverage area, it looks like, on Wednesday. There is another storm beyond that. That would be the one for the weekend, but that's a little bit too far away to take seriously and to really speculate on what that could be. I know there's been some word out there that this could be a very big storm. We don't want to get into that yet just because there's a lot of things going on in the short term. Even if they are light, they are still events nonetheless, so we want to get through those first. The big thing is that we're going to be in a cool down as we head into next week starting on Monday, and that will last through much of the upcoming week where temperatures will be back below normal for this time of year. I'm Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for February 21st, 2014. Have a great Friday.